a Chelsea fan these days, you expect any kind of results, and the more it's disappointing the results, the more we are not shocked about them. And I think in the game against Wrexham, there were moments where you were like, okay, this game is gonna turn out in one of those games that we just be like, okay, this one is just behind us, let's move on. But then I put together my 5 things to talk about in that game, and I think one of them, which is number 5, it's the squad. I think the rotation is a good thing to have in the team, but I think at Chelsea it has been an ongoing problem even under Enzo Maresca, because most of the time when you look at the teams and especially the players that's come in to do some rotation in games like Wrexham, or maybe we're playing a League Cup, those guys actually tend not to perform to the standard we expect them. And I think it's proved the Bluco wrong that the projects that they're building, it might have them like maybe some few ideas or some few future good things about it, but some of the things are not actually good at all, because those guys that are sitting on the bench, you can buy them with 30 million, 40 million, are not actually in the standard that they can come in and change the team and maybe just stabilize the team to be a quality team, even though some of the key players are out. So I think that is one of the problems, and you saw that in that game, because in that game there were points where you were like, what is happening? I don't even recognize my team anymore. And then number 4, I want to talk about Tosin. I think Tosin, he's been one of the guys that will like him because of the personality, but I think as a defender and as a player is not to that Chelsea level. And I think every time he plays, you know that there will be like silly mistakes that will happen, and most of those mistakes will come through him. And I think if it's a bad luck, hard luck to him, and if it's just one of those things that he's not good enough, I think it's one of those players that we need to let go in summer and just find a better person that maybe can just grow in that level and maybe go back to the Bluco strategy, getting maybe a 23-year-old defender that we know that can still maybe improve. Because in Tosin, I think the ceiling is just there. Nothing we're going to get better than this when it's come to Tosin. And then number 3, I want to talk about Liam Rosina. And I think Liam Rosina, since he came on at Chelsea, there were a lot of doubts. A lot of people, they were saying that he doesn't deserve the job. And I think he knows that. But ever since he came in, we are playing a beautiful football. And I think I like the football under him because he's willing to take more risk and he wants to press very high. And I think it's one of the things when you're looking at the goal that we considered, which I blame Tosin for it. And I think it's one of those things that he implemented in the team when he came in. Not that is like a huge step, but it's kind of a step, because Maresca was more of a guy that was just, let's just make sure that we control the game, not make too many mistakes, and then we'll catch team on the counter if they make mistake on their side. And I think it was a good thing looking at our defense. And I think the defense hasn't changed at all. We still have the same defense. And I think the defensive problem that we've been actually experiencing in Chelsea in the past 2 seasons, maybe in this one as well, and I think it's still around. So until we sort that issue out, maybe we can talk something different about that new system that we are playing. And then number 2, I want to talk about João Pedro. And I think he didn't play the full match, but when he came on, the way that he was playing, and I mean, when he able to adapt and just drops back to number 10 position, able to collect the ball from the midfield and pass it to the strikers. And I think it's one of those things that make him a complete footballer. You need someone who can dribble, someone who can shoot, someone who can move with the ball. And I think he's doing all those things and with the goal. And I think I'm happy for him to get that goal, because I think it's going to boost his confidence even more with the goal tally that he's scoring at Chelsea in his first season. He'll be looking at those numbers and be like, it's a plus 20 goals a season that he scored at Chelsea in his first season in all competition. And I think he's already on 14 in the Premier League. So I think that will help his confidence go up as well. And then my number one, I think it's Gerald Hato. And I think Hato has been one of those guys that we never actually thought he was ready until Cucurella had a problem. And then he was supposed just to dive in there. And then he's been playing very well. And I think now I'm confident enough that even if Cucurella can be rested, and I know Hato will come in and do the job, and he's like 21-year-old, and I think it's one of those games when you're looking at a Bluco strategy, you're like, this is what is working actually. So I think he has been performing very well. He looks like a quality defender, especially now in 2026. Ever since he's been playing those games, you look at him, you're like, the way he's understanding the position, the way he knows how to move forward well, the way he can pass, the way he can get himself up there. Think about how Cucurella plays, because he's adding that value in terms of attacking. But you look at Hato as well, you're like, this is the guy that is copying Cucurella very well, that he do all those things actually right and just in an understanding situation. So I think I'm happy with that as well. So those were my five takes in this game. And yeah, we'll see what we're going to do in the Champions League. It's a tough one against PSG, and I mean, anything can happen, but I trust Liam Rosina is going to come up with a strong squad that will give PSG some problems. And I think we're going to win that game, because I think Enrique will going to think too much about that game because of what happened in the Club World Cup. So I think this one, they will not see what is coming to hit them, and we're going to win this one. If you have anything to comment about my 5 takes on that game against Wrexham, make sure that you comment below, and then you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and make sure that you share your content with your people so they know that we talk football here on Impact. My name is Popkiss, and I will see you on the next one.